Yahoo! Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, to Astro Fenixx, flying into the moment yet again and radiating love as always. And welcome, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising, or for anybody who just wants to hang out with the Cancur tribe, the werewolves of the zodiac. Oh, welcome to your March 2019 report. Thanks so much for joining me on this video, and let's see what this month has in store for you, Cancer. We have the card of Judgment. Wow, the card of Judgment. I'm getting a sense that you're either judging yourself too much, or I'm really getting a sense that something is actually coming to fruition, something that you've been working on, and really you are actually having to make a judgment call. I am even giving a sense that you've almost been kind of waiting for a while, and part of that's spurred by knowing what the clarity card is. But it's almost like you've been kind of waiting on something for a while, and it's like the truth has already been revealed to you. But it's like, even though the truth has been revealed to you, it's like you're still kind of like, I don't know what to do. The Judgment card is saying that you really do have to make a call on where you're going next in your life. We have the Hangman. And the Hangman is actually in reverse too. This is speaking to this element of you not necessarily wanting to trust the direction that the universe wants you to go in. And I don't necessarily blame you. Even though you have the North Node in your sign, you have all these energies opposing you. You have Saturn opposing you, you have Pluto opposing you, you have Venus opposing you, which is a little nicer, it's a little bit easier than the other two. But all of these energies opposing you has not been easy. And there's no energies trining you in Scorpio. And the Neptune is trining you. Neptune is trining you in Pisces, but you're also going to be getting a Mercury retrograde trining you. So it's going to be like, this is going to be a period where you're going to really have to adjust the way that you're looking at the world. And I'm going to go ahead and just say this. It's a little bit of a tidbit. While the North Node is in your sign, it's in the later degrees of your sign. So a lot of this has to do with generations and ancestors. With the North Node being in the last 10 degrees of Cancer, this is healing generational wounds. This is healing ancestral wounds. When it comes to the middle 10 degrees to 20 degrees of Cancer, that's going to start to heal the family dynamic. And then when it gets from 1 degree to 10 degrees of Cancer, it's going to be healing the personal dynamic. So right now, it's kind of tough for Cancers because of all these energies opposing them, all these energies in your 7th house. It's like you're trying to make a relationship with your career, your purpose, and your drive, where you want to go, and your legacy, or just people in general. And it's been tough because Saturn's kind of kicking your ass, and Pluto's definitely just destroying things that you thought were going to be true. We have the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords, and I want to say that Aries got this card too. So there's going to be a connection with you and Aries. It's interesting. Aries is going to be very powerful, and of course, the Sun will move into Aries this month, so maybe that has a lot to do with it. But the Page of Swords is saying that you're going to kind of need to... The Page of Swords is a little bit more emotional of the core cards, mainly because when I think of the pages in tarot, they really are like the students and the initiates. So they have this passion, they have this drive, they're super excited, they're super curious. The Page of Swords is a very curious energy. So there's an aspect of you that is very curious to see where life can take you if you make this judgment call and if you really do trust that things are going to work out. And here's the interesting thing about the Hangman in reverse. Besides the fact that when I was shuffling the cards, the Hangman was the first card that dropped out, and I actually saw it. So far, if there's been a card that has dropped out while doing these readings, it's been face down, and I didn't see it. Yours was face up, which is letting me know that you actually know what direction to go in. You're just afraid to hurt someone's feelings. And it can be someone that's really close to you and is really dear and near to you. And we got the Two of Swords here as your clarity card, so you definitely are kind of bouncing back and forth in your mind between which way to go. Should I go this way or should I go that way? Should I tell them? Should I not tell them? There's a lot of pressure on you right now, Cancer, and I can understand that. There's a lot of pressure on you right now. And the interesting thing, especially with Chiron in your 10th house now, especially with the sun going to move into your 10th house right now, you are definitely concerned, I'm not going to say necessarily on career and legacy, but on where you're going in life. You're really concerned about where you're going in life. And right now, you are probably feeling stuck, but I'm only saying that mainly because of the Hangman in reverse, because you know what direction to go, but then you're still holding yourself back because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings. And let me just tell you, the North Node being in the later degrees of Cancer means that ancestral wounds and a lot of these, like I said, the ancestral wounds and the generational wounds are being healed right now. And I think that's what you're really concerned about. And honestly, I just want to say, go for it. Because Judgment Call is here for you, Cancer. It is time for you to make a decision. And the Page of Swords, while he is a little bit more emotional than the other court cards of the Swords, he's a little bit more emotional than the Knight of Swords, a little bit more emotional than the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. This is going to be a sort of time where you want to be like no hard feelings. No hard feelings. You want to move forward because you really can't afford to be stuck anymore, Cancer. That is it for your reading. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, beloved, you can follow the link in the description below to astrofenixx.com. And as always, my beautiful brothers and sisters, always remember to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often.